And we have learned the first strategies or first skills, focus on the last line or the second line or the second speaker, okay? And the second one is that choose answer with synonym. And the third one is avoid similar sound. Welcome to Kuliah Teknokrat with me, Budi Setiawan, in Critical Listening class. Hi, my beloved students. How are you today? I hope that you are always fine. And in this lovely occasion, we are going to continue our studying related with the skills in Part A. Okay. In this lovely occasion, we will continue the skills after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to continue to the skills 7, 8, 9, and 10. But first thing first, that we are going to, I want to elaborate more about the learning outcome of today's meeting. Okay, the first learning outcome is that students will be able to focus on the strategies of understanding and answering academic listening TOEFL test. The second learning outcome is that students will be able to identify the meaning of dialogues, especially about the negative sentence, skills 7, 8, 9, and 10. Number 3 is students will be able to identify the best answer of the question related with the dialogues. And the fourth one is the student will be able to get a good score of listening TOEFL test. Minimal score is equal with PBT 530. Okay, well, let's discuss first and review a little bit about Part A. As we have discussed before, that Part A consists of 17 skills. And we have learned the first strategies or first skills, focus on the last line or the second line or the second speaker, okay? And the second one is that choose answer with synonym. And the third one is avoid similar sound. Next is skill number 4, is draw conclusion about who, what, and where. And next is about listen for who and what in passives. And skills number 6 is listen for who and what with multiple nouns. Okay, we go to the next skills, and this has become the focus of our discussion of today. And we are going to talk about negative. Okay. So yeah, all of the 4 skills we are going to learn, skills 7, 8, 9, and 10, it has close relationship with the negative, the word negative. Are you ready? Okay, let me mention first the skills that we are going to learn. Skill number 7 is listen for negative expression. Okay, now skills number 8 is listen for double negative expressions. Skill number 9 is listen for almost negative expressions. And the last skills of today's meeting or today's session is listen for negative with comparative. Are you ready? Let's go discussing it one by one. Okay. Skill number 7 is about negative expressions. Negative expression will be easily recognized by the words not, or you can also identify it from the word no, nobody, no one, none, nothing, never. It is also negative, and also negative prefixes like unhappy, and so on. Okay, so oftentimes when you listen to the dialogues in Toefl Part A, and you will listen about the negative sentence, and you must pay attention on that sentence. Because of what? Because of there are some traps occur when you don't listen it carefully, so you will be trapped and you will choose not the best answer. Because of what? Because you miss the negative sentence, the negative sign inside of the sentence. So what is some features that can we can notice that it is negative sentence? Yes, as has been stated before, that the word not is a very simple notification that this sentence or the dialogue contains the negative sentence. Okay, there is a negative word, not. For example, I'm not a singer. For example, I'm not an army. Okay, and then that's or not. But sometimes it can be shortened. The word not can be shortened in form, and it you know what? It sometimes confuse us and make us do not notice that it is negative sentence. For example, she isn't good. She isn't good. For example, she is not good become she isn't good. All right. Yeah, so be ready about it and be careful on that negative sentence which has been shortened. All right. Next is another example is about Tom is not sad about the result. Tom is not sad with the result. So what can you conclude that is not sad? It has the same meaning with happy. So later on, in the answer choices, you can search the word happy because of it has similar meaning with not sad. Okay, another one, other negative forms, it could be seen from the word no. Okay, for example, like nobody knows you. It means that it is a negative sentence. It means nobody know about you. So means that they or nobody or she or he doesn't know about you. Okay, so for example, in the sentence you listen that nobody arrived on time. Nobody arrived on time. Okay, so what does the dialogue means? Nobody arrives on time means that nobody arrived on time means it's similar with late. So everybody come late. So that's what you need to pay attention, that there is nobody in that dialogues. Okay, and nobody arrives on time similar with late. Okay, next is about what is that? Never. It will be never, nothing, none. So let's take an example of never. For example, in the dialogue you hear that there is a word, Sal never works hard. Sal never works hard. Never works hard has a similarity in words with lazy. So never works hard, same as lazy. Okay, you get the rhythm of the negative on that dialogue, right? Next, go to other negative symbols, or what is that? Something that make the sentence become negative is the prefixes. It could it can be in form of un. For example, happy become unhappy, tidy become untidy. It means that it's not tidy. Okay, and another prefixes is like in. Consistent. When you put in before the consistent, so the word become inconsistent. So it will be the same meaning as not consistent. All right. Another one is this. This, you can add this to identify that the word is, or the sentence is a negative sentence. So, for example, you will say dislike. So it means that you dislike this. So you will say, so it means that you do not like this. Okay. The example of in sentence, for example, when in a dialogue, you listen that the patient was insane. Insane. The patient was insane. When we know that indicating it is a negative sentence, negative prefixes. So when we know that sane is, means that in a good, what is that? In a good, what is that? In a good, what is that? Brain condition. Okay. So when we put insane, so it means that crazy. So the prefix in will make the sentence or that word has a negative value. Okay. All right. Next, go to the example on the recording you hear. The man said, how did they get to their grandmother's house in Maine in only 5 hours? The woman said, they didn't drive slowly on the trip to Maine. They didn't drive slowly. Didn't drive slowly. And then the narrator asked, and the narrator said or stated, what does the woman say about the trip? In your task book or in your computer screen, you read A, they drove rather quickly. B, they couldn't have driven more slowly. C, they wanted to travel slowly to Maine. Or D, they didn't drive to Maine. Flashback into another skills that you will focus on the second line or the second speaker. The second speaker said that they didn't drive slowly on the trip to Maine. So they didn't drive slowly. What does it mean? So the best answer to the question is that A, they drove rather quickly. Rather quickly, it has a similarity with didn't drive slowly. Do you get a point? Okay, that's about the skill of negative. Next, another example about negative sentence. In the recording you hear, the man said, I can't seem to get the door unlocked. I'll repeat. I can't seem to get the door unlocked. And the woman said, that isn't the right key for the door. The woman said, that isn't the right key for the door. And the narrator said, what does the woman mean? Simple question. What does the woman mean? And what is the answer? A, the answer choices you read. A, the key in the drawer is on the right. B, the man should write the message on the door. Message on the door, you can see. C, the man has the wrong key. Or D, the right key isn't in the drawer. Focus on the second line or second speaker. The second speaker said that isn't the right key for the door. Isn't the right key? It is the same with, or the same as, the man has the wrong key. So the best answer for the question is that C, the man has the wrong key. All right, so next, we'll go to the next session. Oh no, we go to the next skills. skills number 8. The skills number 8 is more challenging. You know, what is that? The skill number 8 is double negative expression. When skill number 7 is only single negative, but now skill number 8 is double negative expression. Okay, so let me a little bit give you a picture about double negative. So double negative will have different meaning with negative actually. So when we talk about double negative, the meaning will be positive. How could it be? Let me give you the really simple example of this double negative. Each of you may be familiar with the sentence, nothing is impossible. When you've heard about that sentence, nothing is impossible. Nothing is negative, then impossible is negative. So what's the meaning of nothing is impossible? It will be everything is possible. So that's a really simple example about double negative.
Terima kasih sudah menyaksikan video pembelajaran ini. Jangan lupa like, komen dan subscribe, serta nyalakan tanda loncengnya agar kalian tidak ketinggalan informasi update lainnya.